visiting my YouTube channel, Your Little China Girl. Today I'm going to give you some tips on some advanced veil techniques for belly dance. I already made a short video about some basic techniques and I hope you've checked those out. I'm going to be adding a couple of hodgepodge things. Did you hear that little entrance piece of music? That was from the cafe Shot of Glory. I'm going to be choreographing something to that, not showing you that here, but I'll show you some of the individual moves and how you can put those together in a variety of combinations that suits the music that you're using. Always start with a 3.5 yard veil with some good flight time. Here I have a chiffon one that has selvage on one edge. You need to have selvage at least on one edge. I have it on two ends and one edge so that I can always find the ends that I'm working with. Next, I'm going to take the left edge and tuck that with a little poof in the front of my costume. I'm going to take that around me, and then I have a couple of options. I can pull it overhead with the front edge hanging down. You can see what it looks like in the back. Or I can twist it and place that front edge hanging over my back. Just depends on how you want to get out of it. From a workshop with Maliha, we learned how to use this in the beginning of that piece, walking around the room in a cloverleaf pattern. And you can add a little dance step to it if you like. Notice how your arms are free, so if there's parts in the music that you'd like to embellish, your arms can lift all the way up without moving the veil. Isn't that nice? From here, you have a couple of options. You can come out of that veil, leaving it on one side of your body. Here it's on my left arm, so that if I'm spinning, it's a little bit like Wonder Woman. I have a nice little trail as I spin my arms out. So that's one option. Another option is instead of having that veil edge in the back, I have it in the front. And then all I have to do is flip that behind me. I have a frame, and to use what Sabura calls a nice little sail to the side. One arm overhead, one arm to the side. Here I can use this as a frame if I like. There are a number of ways that you can play with this. Again, the veil over the arm. Here I have it on the right hand side. Or I can take an edge and play with it this way. Notice that if I bring that up from behind me, I've got a nice little frame by my bottom there. So if I want to shimmy over one hip, or shimmy in place and turn, that's a nice little frame there. I can also, of course, take that over the head as well. When I'm ready to actually release the left-hand side, or the front in my case, I'm going to be taking my left hand, and as I'm spinning, I'm going to pull that poof out, and then my fingers are going to be searching for that edge. A great way to be looking for that selvage is to flip that down, and while one hand's still seeking that edge, if you still need more time, you can certainly do that while you're playing with other moves. Now I've got this veil behind my back. I can move into some nice Z movements. What I'm going to do is cross my right hand across my body, flip it up, and make a Z in the air. Left side, flip it up, Z. Put a turn in between, and turn, if you like. This is a nice setup to go into another movement I really love, the barrel roll. While my feet are tapping in place, right and left in place, my right arm's going to go down, left arm's going to go up. I'm going to look straight ahead and turn, and turn, and turn, and turn. coming out of that, I can flip up. Now the veil's behind me, I can either stop there, or I can flip up, forward, and behind. Again, up, forward, and behind. Up, forward, and behind. Let me try that again, because I got a little back of it behind me. Up, forward, and behind. Allow the veil to have its own life. If you saw that I flipped it up, forward, behind, and just let it fall. If I was facing my back to the audience, up, forward, behind, I might want to pull that behind me and go ahead and do a little shimmy there. So I have a couple different choices. Finally, one other thing I like to do is I like to play with the veil as if it's my dance partner. Two ways you can do that. Placing your left hand over your head, bring the right arm in front, pull it to the side, reverse. Back, pull it to the side, reverse. I can pull both hands up overhead, and now I'm inside of my veil in a nice frame. Another way I can play with my veil as a dance partner is to twirl my body while I'm holding my arms out ahead of me. And then take that in a circle. Don't let it get caught in your ponytail like I just did. Finally, bringing it up over your head and forward twice. Bring it up behind, and the left hand will pass that overhead. Again, down, up, hand goes over to my shoulder, down, and up. I hope you like those combinations. Try those in a dance piece that you're working on. Let me know how that works out for you. Thanks for watching, and keep dancing.